We're at the tail end of the OK Tour. We're in Pickerington, Ohio, an American barbell, and we're going to be training arms and forearms.
Yeah.
Where is he? Well, let's go find out who it is. Mr. John Meadows. Good to see you again. How long has it been? A year? Has it been about a year?
Let's see here. It was in the summer, so it's been probably over a year.
A little over a year. Wow.
Yeah. It's been a while. We're not going to get kicked out of Whole Foods this trip, but
we can get kicked out somewhere else. Yeah, man, we're just going to crank our bis and tris and maybe a little bit extra forearm work and see how much blood we can jam in there. The goal is to get the biggest, most massive pump possible in your arms.
okay.
Bonobos at the bottom. At the top we have silverbacks, and then we got
orangutans somewhere.
You know what's actually really powerful is the orangutans.
You know, have you ever seen one in real life in the zoo?
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. They're like big cartoon characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even look real in real life.
Every time I see the orangutans, though, I think of that movie Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I wait for him to talk to me.
We're talking about the ape index, so we're going to measure that later.
Yeah, we're going to measure it in a second. You never heard of the ape index. This is why he's making his own ape index, right?
We're going to do barbell curls, and we're going to add some chains. The reason we're going to add chains is just so there's a little extra weight at the top. You're obviously stronger from here to here than you are from here to here.
Yeah.
So the chains will sit on the ground at the bottom, and they don't really add any resistance. But as you curl, the chains lift off the ground and give you more resistance at the top.
Definitely the coolest looking curls I've seen.
Yeah. So you get an extra 44 at the top.
That was about right, about 100-something pounds.
Yeah.
Is that already heavy?
There we go.
Yeah, you know, they're not sitting much on the ground, but it's really working like the way it's supposed to.
8 reps.
Okay, I think that was 8.
You know what? To your point, let me change the chain a little bit.
Yeah?
So we get a little bit more of the variable resistance.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is...
I could just take my shoes off.
It'll sit on the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's great.
That's it.
All right, well, let's put it on the empty bar for old weak boy.
Straight bar curls, where do you put your hands width-wise?
I go like right here.
Okay.
I don't like to be real far out,
Yeah.
wide, and I don't like to be in real narrow, so
Okay.
just slightly show wider than shoulder width,
Okay.
just slightly.
Cool thing, Tom, is we have all of this at the garage gym.
We do?
Yeah, we have these exact hookups, chains, and bar.
Yeah, work. 8 reps, come on.
Tom, you realize you're curling like 90 pounds.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight. Son of a...
Those are hard, aren't they?
They're really hard.
I think that's actually better for you, that length.
Yep.
Yeah. And John, I'm noticing a little bit of a difference between the way you and John are curling. You're going up a little higher at the top. You're going to almost your forehead, and your elbows kind of start moving up at the end, and then you kind of do like a different curl. Is there a different style you're trying to go for? Or?
Well, neither way is right or wrong. I do a little bit of shoulder flexion,
Yes.
but it's not intentional. It's just a habit.
Okay.
I've been curling so long that way. What Juji is doing, most people would say that's the proper way to curl.
Yeah.
Keeping your elbows in and curling. I just got this habit of where I get a little, and the long head of your bicep does slightly act like a shoulder flexor.
Right.
So I get a little bit of shoulder flexion, but trust me, I'm feeling it all in my biceps.
We're in tank tops underneath our long sleeves, and I'm going to be the first sacrificial goat. I'm not gonna put on a poker face, a poker biceps, poker pump.
Yeah, I know.
A poker pump.
There we go. Work. Do half curls. Come up halfway.
Half curls?
Just come up halfway till we get to 8. 5, back down. 6, back down. 7, one more. 8. That's good right there.
John, how's your bicep tendonitis?
I'll tell you at the end of the workout.
Okay. Yeah. This is good for you.
This is healthy. Brain train from me, right? Old man cranky. Hashtag.
Okay. We're gonna talk about forearm pumps and
Everything will pump on that.
Everything.
Forearms, biceps.
that's a bit of everything there.
So you're gripping the bar as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you actually think about it, or is it just like so habitual now that you don't even think about
It's
it?
habitual now.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be, but it is now.
Ah, okay.
So you got your 1 inch on forearms here from grip training the last year. And you just have been gripping the bar hard enough.
I like it. It just means that I can just get more grip training in.
Exactly.
I can fit it in anywhere now.
Yep. You can put fat grips, and then you can go bar, and then you can go change, then you can go up plates off, then bar. What arm implements John Meadows has in his car? Just walked out there, said he had fat grips. One set with the right arm on the fat grip, next set with the left arm on the fat grip, and then without.
Oh, that's good.
Right forearm's got to be pumped out of its mind.
Oh, God.
Come on, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Come on, 9, 10.
Ah!
Come on, 11. Come on, 12. 3 more. 3 more. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, shit.
Now hold it right here. Hold it right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
This is healthy.
3, 2, and done. Got it.
Okay, this tank top's coming off.
Yep.
Sure.
You're ready.
Yeah, he's the last man standing with that shirt, man.
Give me 4 half reps here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now bring it all the way up. All the way up. Okay, now hold it right there. 10, 9, 8. Hold it. Come on. Don't let it down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. There we go.
You know what I'm waiting for, Tom? Holographic technology to really take place, so you can have a virtual John Meadows in your gym.
From the past, telling me the force is with me.
Yeah. You're just waiting for us to take our shirts off first.
I'm in this until proven guilty.
Or bicep or tricep now?
Okay, let's keep doing biceps.
Yeah.
And we're going to do an alternate, seated alternate curl. And then we're going to finish with hammers. So it's going to be 8 here and 8 hammers.
Okay.
This is much different than your arm workouts have been, because you usually superset biceps with triceps.
Yeah.
We don't usually do too many double bicep supersets.
No.
It's pretty fun.
The favorite vein there is the one. It's the vein. It's from that movie Anaconda.
Where the anaconda attacks the boat. That anaconda went somewhere else.
Just by going from supinated to neutral,
Yeah.
you're stronger. So you can, when you're fatigued this way, you can keep going this
It's
way.
like a mechanical drop set.
Oh man.
I have one vein.
How much? 25? I'm using 15 then.
Well, he's using 30, so I can't do as much as him. Oh, like this?
Yeah.
All right.
Stay there, Jown.
Crap, I lost count, John. I can't even count to 8.
That makes sense.
I think it's 8.
Hammers.
John, when we were with Antoine, asked him the question, what's the hardest thing, or the kind of the biggest wrench that can get thrown into the cut machine, like when you're cutting? What do you think is the biggest thing to overcome and the hardest thing to just kind of deal with?
Yeah. Probably toward the very end, the fatigue. When you get down to the last week or two, just the sheer fatigue, your body just wants to shut down.
Yeah.
Like just to get up and walk across the room seems like a Herculean effort just to do that.
Oh God.
Probably just that fatigue, man. Just that straight fatigue where you just can't even hardly function.
Yeah.
Most people never really get to that point. They don't really push yourself that far into a diet, but
Right.
when you do, it's painful, man.
You don't even have any blood in your tricep yet.
Nope.
20 inches?
Mhm.
What's the biggest they've ever been pumped, ever?
Ever in my life?
Yeah.
Probably about 21.25, which was maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm 46 now.
Oh, I thought you were 44.
When I hit 40, man, everything kind of blew up that one year.
Uh-huh.
And but we can still get them up We might be able to hit 20 and a half today, though.
Yeah. Arms can get? Let's just measure those. Let's just do it.
14.
That's not pathetic. That's the size of mine.
Yeah.
See what this one is.
That one's 15.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
Holy crap. That muscle right there.
Are you right-handed?
I write with my left hand. I throw a baseball with my right arm. I bowl with my right arm. I bat left-handed. Throw darts with my left hand. So you tell me, I don't know.
Darts.
Darts, that's left hand.
I think it's darts. The
Yeah, I
dart
think it's
pump,
the darts.
dude. The
Yeah,
dart
we
pump
mentioned
is
his
real.
arms, yeah.
An inch bigger on this?
That's wild. Here, let me remeasure this one. Yeah, I mean, it's an inch bigger. We just measured a bunch of stuff, but we didn't measure his ape index, so you're +2. So that means
What's +2 mean?
you have a longer reach than your height. So you just have above average length of arms.
Above average length of arms?
Yep.
Yeah.
For your height.
To where our knees could end up. Like, how far away are my hands from my knees? 5'9" arms on a 5'11" body. So we're the opposite. Jujimufu, did you purposely try to grow your forearms this year?
No.
Did it just happen with grip?
100% yes.
Interesting. Did you want to grow your forearms?
I mean, yes.
Do you guys want to grow your forearms? We were talking about forearm porn the other day. Lots of males on Reddit are telling other males that women like that. So
Are shoulders part of the arm?
Well, that's a great question. I would say yes.
So would you put shoulders on arm day?
Shoulders and triceps.
You're gonna be here a little longer?
Wider curls, baby.
Why do you like these?
Great isolation for your biceps.
Yeah, it seems like everything else is supported and you can't cheat at all.
Yeah. Good range of motion. Look how good his range of motion is at the bottom.
yeah, that's pretty.
Now, you had a crazy drop set on that first exercise. Do you have anything planned for this one?
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Whichever you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
The more in you are, the more it's going to work your inner part of your bicep.
Yeah.
The more wide you are, the more it's going to work the outer part.
okay. For me, when I go more in, my wrists start bothering me a bit.
Definitely use where your wrist is most comfortable.
Okay. So am I in the right position?
Yep.
Yeah, just take it behind your head. Duck your head down.
Duck my head further down?
Yep, right there.
I think it might actually be easier for me to get it behind my head because my arms are long.
Yeah, it's pretty hard for me.
You have to
Just do the best you can.
like a tornado drill, Tom, with weight. Did you guys even have tornado drills in school?
Hell yeah, we did.
You did? Did you have them, Tom?
Yeah, of course.
You're in Wisconsin. You don't have tornadoes.
Yes,
up there.
we do.
You have tornadoes in Wisconsin?
Yeah, the town next to me got destroyed by a tornado. The peaks are starting to come out during the spider. Holy shit. They talk about Widow's Peak, Meadows Peak.
Dude, you're like perfect on these.
It's like a good exercise.
Those are perfect, man.
This form, yeah. Yeah, you should do these more often, John.
Yeah. I just need a new preacher curl bench. The one at the house is not going to work for
This
this.
should be easy on your tendonitis too.
Yeah, I don't feel it here.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Complete anecdotal evidence, but which grip exercise do you think actually grew your forearms the most? What's the one you put the most volume into?
I think Rolling Thunder,
Right.
actually.
That's full hand, and definitely what I feel.
That's the one I get the pump from.
Yeah.
Like my forearms just feel like they're shot from that one.
The Rolling Thunder
Yeah.
from Mind Iron.
From Mindfire.
Mindfire, yeah.
Spotify.
Mindfire, they use the same elemental attack as Mewtwo from Pokemon.
We started this workout with one vein over here, and now you got a vein over here.
Nice.
So you just doubled your veins.
In one session?
200%.
You're not even done with the session. Yeah,
Wow.
200% increase.
200% increase in passive effort.
The last set.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Now count again.
All right. 10, 9,
Peak on this,
8,
man.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 10, 9,
God.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Good gracious.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it. Right there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it. Right there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got it.
That was magical.
We're doing triceps here. And
Juji.
Wait, you're... Juji John, son of a bitch. This is a remix of John Connor.
You know, it's a good thing that I have a nickname now. It actually has a use.
It does, yeah. Otherwise, I'd be calling Yo Cole.
Yo, Cole.
And everybody would be like, who are you calling? Bro?
Was this high school again?
I can call you JC.
JC,
You know,
no.
because you're a god to our viewers. Interesting thing is John Meadows says he grips his stuff hard as hell on triceps so that he can get forearms. And you're just hanging loose.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I do better on false grip on these type of tricep exercises. I gotta ask him about that in a second. Are you holding it hard?
Yeah.
Yeah? I have a hard time holding it like normal.
Yep, and I'm flexing. Boom.
I found this really helped on tricep pushdown type exercises. I try to do like a false grip, so I try to like move my wrist up.
Does
Closer.
it help you? Does it feel better?
It feels better, yeah.
Then there's your answer.
With that.
Normally a push down is really for the lateral head,
Yeah.
but just by changing your grip and just the way you position your body, like if you lean into it like I do,
Yeah.
that'll engage that long head more too.
Okay.
But if you go strictly by the anatomical gurus, they'll just say this is a lateral head. But you can just move your body around, do different things to hit your whole tricep.
What do you think, Tom?
I don't know shit.
The nice thing too is he's coming up and he's getting a good stretch. A lot of people cuts the reps short right there, but see how
That's-
he's coming up all the way and stretching
okay.
the
Yeah.
tricep?
Luckily, I've learned to tricep push down from you. One of the few things that the viewers think you've taught me everything, but one of the things I know that you've taught me is how to tricep push down well.
Doing 3 sets?
Yep.
All right, first of 3. So far, he's done all the biceps before the triceps. I find this interesting.
You always do a combination,
Yeah.
so
But he
Yeah.
says he does that a lot of times too.
right. But you always do that.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever done biceps and then triceps, or biceps by themselves. We had a grip meetup in Toronto, and there's one kid talking about muscle bellies and biceps, and the distance between your bicep and your elbow. Is that just, does that mean something, or how does that? Can you not tell when they're so small?
Well, if the insertion is up, a little higher, it's just hard to
Yes.
get that full bicep. Like, see how
Okay.
mine kind of goes out like that?
Yes.
Some people's, they'll sit up higher.
Right.
So it's just not as a full, like if you think about like some of the old guys like Casey Viator and Sergio Oliva, they would always do that.
Yeah.
And that bicep went all the way out to their elbow.
Right.
If it's inserted real high, like if somebody tears it, for example, it just doesn't have that full look at the bottom.
You know what John Meadows will do on his arm day that you'll never do? Flex his calves.
Are you flexing your calves?
A little bit.
What I like to do too is come straight down.
Straight down?
Right there.
Oh. What was I doing? I was doing that.
More in here.
Oh.
Okay, so you're going more straight down. Okay.
I like to
Stopping?
go straight down.
Second or third set?
Second.
Second.
Just a full stack of things. There's a French bakery has put a little storefront there, and they only sell croissants.
Tell me, think you'd be able to get a better grip workout if you wrap your thumb around the, yeah. Now grip it as hard as you can. Now what does that do to, how does that feel now? Does it feel better or worse for your tricep?
Doesn't feel any better. Doesn't feel any worse though.
Oh man. Oh, good God. We
Three.
started biceps with a drop set, now we're starting triceps with a drop
I
set.
need more carbs for this. 4?
4 drops. He's a maniac.
Okay, I want you to push down on the weight. Push down on the stack.
Oh.
Right there. Push down a little bit harder. Oh, there we go.
What is going on?
Gosh. Oh gosh. What's your second favorite character in comic books other than Thanos?
Galactus.
Galactus. What's your favorite non-villain?
Submariner.
Oh, okay. Remember the human sport character from the Carolina Fitness Gym? This guy is a little less creepy, but he's kind of American Psycho serial killer rather than some sort of
72.
keto. There's so much lactic acid everywhere right now. It's spilling all over the floor. We can't even film it, bro.
6, 7.
We don't have to drive home today.
2 more. That's 1. Okay, now come up. Now hold it right there.
Holy fuck!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. John Meadows hit our homes hard in the hurricane Florence.
There's something that John call Mufu doesn't actually do ever.
No, we made fun of something that was like this. Bench press with kettlebells. Is it possible?
Oh, you like those?
I like these.
I feel a little funny the first time just because the stabilizers aren't used to doing that.
Yeah.
But you can keep them in closer and you can stretch.
So this is like
And it's easy on your elbow.
yeah. I don't do skull crushers with an easy curl bar. They destroy this part of my wrist. I think it might be something to do with the length of something here or there, but this is a fix for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people say, well, just do dumbbells, but the dumbbell, you can't do that, or the dumbbell hits you in the head. So kettlebell will allow you to get down close like this and
Yeah.
stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Start right here.
Yeah.
Okay, now come down slow. Right there. There you go. That's it.
So like straight up and down.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. How's that on your wrist?
It's okay on my wrist.
Yes.
Is it straight up and down?
Yeah, you look good, man.
Yeah, you're dang.
Okay.
You see when see right now, see all the way his humerus, his upper arm bone is aligned, is putting a ton of pressure right here.
Good pressure.
Good pressure.
Tom, do you even need to do any more tricep exercises?
I need to do more biceps.
Let's have the audience, the viewers, you guys can pause this and see who has the most veins in their arms and forearms. Get down there. Get down there.
I think he's at a disadvantage because his arms are elevated.
I mean, they look pretty wild from this end. Maybe it's just the grain. What are you doing over here?
We're gonna do a vein trick here. All right, veins are gone, completely gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just give him a second.
Give him a second.
Coming back.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Did it work? It worked.
It worked. That's pretty wild. So you hang and then your veins start
wow.
popping like crazy. That went wild for you, John. What the actual malarkey?
That's a pre-contest trick.
Holy.
You're backstage, you just sit there and hang while everybody else is pumping up. When they say go out on stage, you just let go and walk out.
Holy crap.
But he still has more veins than me.
I want to do one more. I'm going to try it again.
He likes it. Grip as hard as you can with your left hand.
Yep. They're coming. Holy moly. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is nuts. Another maniacal drop and odd stretching set here. Shawn Meadows has gone up in weight. Saw his vascularity, it felt good.
2 more. Okay. Now I'm going to do a pullover. So watch.
Oh, he's just stretching the shit out of his
Holy
tricep.
moly, yeah. I've never done that. That looks pretty cool. Juju's jumping in on the skull crushers. A lot of bodybuilders use straps while they're working out. Do you use them often?
Well, not on arms. I would use them like on my heaviest set of like a rack pull or like a row.
Right.
But I would try not to use it till like the last set, the heaviest set.
Okay.
So you get that grip strength. And sometimes I feel like when you're not using straps, you almost have a better mind muscle connection, like with your lats.
Sure.
But the heaviest sets, your grip can be a limiting factor.
Right.
So then I am going to use straps.
Have you ever dropped one of these on your head doing this?
No, not yet. The plan is not to.
We just did Stone's press. That was the dumbest idea ever. That's fun.
How do your tricep feel?
You know what we're doing today, John? You know, a lot of things that you normally don't do for arms. That's good.
I have an unlimited supply of exercises for any body part.
Kind of like Thanos' unlimited power. Originally, you did the arm gauntlet with us in Elite FTS.
Yep.
Did you have a name for that before? The Gauntlet, or did you
No,
just...
I just made that up. This is kind of heavy.
This is the only unilateral exercise we've done all day.
Good God. Look at his tricep from over on this fucking angle. Oh, Jesus.
Looks like the Egyptians built a pyramid on there. Mr. John Meadows, a lot of people come with ideas in the shower, at home during breakfast. Do you come up with all of these exercises at the gym or just randomly?
At the gym, man.
Yeah.
I'll just be standing there staring at something, and I'll say, I wonder if... I wonder what would happen if I did this. I wonder what would happen if I tried that. Yeah.
That's fun, man.
35 years of doing that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Later, you have an infinite supply of exercises for everything.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah, if you go to failure, Tom, you'll actually choke yourself out. Like this whole thing.
Yeah, no, I tried to help you.
Yeah.
Drop my kettlebell on my foot.
Because I've never done these. I thought you like presses, but what's your least favorite?
Least favorite is probably anything with a reverse grip. Just because it doesn't create any more tension in your tricep than a regular grip. Plus, it's hard to hold on to stuff with a reverse grip.
Reverse grip pushdowns, you don't like them?
Yeah, I don't care for them. I'd rather just do a regular push down and squeeze real hard.
Blowing.
Feels like it's on my chest and my abs as well.
Feels so good.
I have 8 triceps. Oh, don't do that.
You gotta feel it.
Now that you felt it like a fucking animal, I'm not touching it.
Touch your own triceps.
Jesus Christ, no. I gotta stop touching myself on the internet, man. I got a white van. You know, I don't have any kids. I just have a cat. There's a lot of things adding up for me that make me look a little...
Once to 2 times a week you train arms?
Yeah.
But you said you only do it when you have to do social media stuff?
I went for probably like a year without training them, and then I started noticing anytime I did something that relatively showed my arms in any good position at all on Instagram, like people went crazy.
Yeah.
So then I started doing more arm stuff, and that's the stuff that gets the views.
Oh my gosh, you just kind of like worked into what the market wanted.
I'm here for the people. I'm a man of the people.
Well, John Meadows has an incredible YouTube channel that you motherfuckers got to go to.
You've been posting about, what, 5 videos a week?
5, Monday through Friday, yeah.
It's incredible. I can remember like 10 years ago where you were posting exercises.
Just like a 10-second exercise.
Yeah.
It was originally just meant to be an exercise index for people doing my programs.
Yeah.
And then like a year and a half ago, I was a little late on getting onto the train, and I was like, man, this might actually have some value. This actually could be a good thing for your brand, right? So we cranked it up.
Your exercises are a gold mine. Even if you go back to the sort by date,
Right.
oldest and newest, there's a gold mine of just exercises back there.
And there's honestly a hole in educational bodybuilding content. There's a good amount of powerlifting and strength training content on YouTube, but educational bodybuilding, they needed you. If we do the pull-up hang thing and then do the farmer's walk hang thing and see what that does for vascularity. The grip is already demolished from getting vascularity out by hanging.
Yeah, I mean, my forearms got pumped just from hanging for time. I got a question about building these muscles here. You don't do much of this, do you?
I don't do much wrist curls, wrist extensions, or wrist flexion. I don't do much of that.
Okay, but when you're building like other muscles, there's like stretch, like big stretch. So if you're just building muscle in your forearms with just gripping, that's just isometric, right? There's no like...
Yeah, it's isometric, exactly.
So how's that working? I mean, would you not build more muscle if you had some movement and some stretch? And what do you think about all that?
Well, I don't do them personally because it doesn't feel good on my wrist. Like I used to put my forearm on a bench and do wrist curls, and it felt like it was going to crack my wrist in half.
Okay.
What I found for me is just doing more sets for back without straps. Helped a lot. And then also when we do biceps, we do a lot of brachioradialis work right here. These kind of curls, reverse curls. So brachioradialis is getting a lot of work, and then this, I'm getting more work there from isometric contractions during back, mostly during bis and tris from squeezing. Yeah. But even during back, I don't use straps until I absolutely have to when the weight's real heavy. So that actually gives you a lot of muscle there too. But I like isometric contractions for forearms. I like it a lot.
So let's do these for just a second. Well, John, we were talking about how I was going to ask you for coaching help because I'm trying to finish a long cut that's been disheveled by travel and 2 months of nonstop travel.
Happens to the best of them.
Yeah, but we're going to be home for October and November and just I really want to just focus on something, because that's the only way to do it well, right? So what do you think? You want to do a little video on that?
Of course.
Figure it out?
You got to do what I say, though.
I'm going to. That's all I'm going to do.
That's my prerequisite.
I need it.
I can't get the email like, well, this week I slacked off. Like, can't have that.
No, I mean, John, can you help me out here?
He's going to do the work.
Wow. It's pretty hard, John.
Yeah.
How long did you hold it for?
I don't know. A minute or something.
Good God. I'm going to only get like 18. Well, why don't we end it on this?
Yeah.
Let's,
It won't take long, I guess.
the next video, we're going to get coached and shit, I guess. Oh, Jesus, dude.